Hey everybody, wanted to make a non-AI video. Just see my fingers, they're normal. They're not trying to throw gang signs like the last video. So I want to make something real, something normal. Say hi to y'all. Some of y'all are new followers. This is all going out on all the platforms, or well, the ones that it can, or at least clips of it. But just want to let you guys know a little bit about myself. 36 years old. I currently live in the state of Michigan. I just moved 3 hours from my last city down to where I currently am. In Owasso, Michigan. Moved from Traverse City. It's not too hard to find. Go ahead, dox me. Come find my house, because surprise, we're going to put it out there. It's the hard part. I actually live in my truck at the moment. Little embarrassing, but it is what it is. I'm trying to be humble about it. I'm trying to survive and do what I can. Funds are short, food's short, gas is short, spirits, those are pretty short too, but we're building them up. We're trying to make things better. We're looking for work, and I say we like I have somebody with me. Yeah, I've been talking to myself so much, maybe it feels like I got a mouse in my pocket. No, maybe it's the way I've learned to communicate, I guess. I try not to do the I and the you stuff so much and point fingers, whether it be at me or someone else, unless I'm taking accountability or something. Anyway, don't want to ramble on too much. 36 years old. I'm a recovering drug addict. Been sober now for about 3 years since I've done any real dope or anything that I'm addicted to like that. Yes, have I partied around or had fun outside of the substance that I have a major issue with? Yes, of course. Somebody I'm sure is going to call me out on it. You were drinking. You did this. You did that. That's great. I have no problem with those. Cool. It is what it is. I'm accountable for what I do. It's not a problem. Not worried about it. Take my Suboxone. I do what I'm supposed to do. But hey, sometimes this is how life pans out. I left here about 2 years ago and went up to Traverse City to kind of get my feet together and get some structure under me, and didn't quite go as planned because I feel like I probably made quite a few wrong decisions. And as much as I would like to blame other people for the things that happened, I also didn't make the right decisions in that time and place as well. And I need to hold myself accountable for those actions and realize I'm in the position that I'm currently in due to myself, not anybody else. I actually had a great 2 years in Traverse City. No, it was not filled with partying and going out and doing a bunch of crazy stuff. That really wasn't it at all. I actually spent a lot of time learning a bunch of things and trades that I was unfamiliar with before. I don't know if he wants the name shout out currently, but so I'm not gonna, but I did, meet a new friend that had helped me a lot in multiple ways. Taught me multiple things that I didn't learn growing up, and it may sound stupid, but some people don't know these things, but how to properly change tires and do an oil change and just basic things on your car that a lot of people don't know how to, brakes, whatever. It's one of the things I really enjoyed and picked up on in the 2 years that I was up there that I never thought I liked. I thought I'd hate working on cars, and I thought I hated doing it, but I never had someone teach me or show me or have the tools at access and allow me to be hands-on and learn how to do these things. And this gentleman gave me that opportunity, not only with cars, but with multiple things. I can truly say that the value acquired in my 2 years up there, even though I did not accomplish the goals I had set for myself, something else intervened and put me on a different path. And I learned a lot of valuable things that I am going to be able to take in any direction in life that I did not know before. And it's huge to learn how to do a little bit of tree service and removal, learn how to run a mill and do your own lumber. I got to play around and do some welding and learn about that. Obviously car stuff. I feel very comfortable around vehicles at this point, fixing things on them, repairing stupid stuff, body work even. If the tools are there and we have what we have or whatever we can even access, there's things I've been shown now that I feel comfortable doing. My truck has 200,000 miles and it runs absolutely great. No check engine lights, no nothing, no issues with it. And I've fixed it all. I don't want to say by myself because it was with the help of this gentleman and his tools and his garage and stuff, and his knowledge, of course. but I was hands-on there and I was part of all of it. And a lot of it I did do, a good majority by myself because he was giving me that opportunity to be hands-on and learn. And, I look back now and it's cool because at first I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I'm still nervous sometimes. I don't want to fuck shit up if I haven't done it a lot. But it's funny to watch in the beginning how hands-on he had to be with me when we were doing things. And it was almost like I was just a tool grabber guy. And now he goes and does whatever. And I have the car on the lift and I'm fixing and doing my stuff. And he helps if I ask, if it's something I can't do or I'm not sure about or don't have a way to do or need a tool I can't find, anything like that. He's right there ready to help and has a solution for me. But now I do a lot of it by myself. I got stuck down here 3 hours from home, had 3 fuel injectors go out, get fuel in them, was able to cut and splice all the electrical lines, put in new fuel injectors, replace the fuel filter. Like, I would have never been able to do that before. A lot of y'all know me 2-3 years ago. I didn't work on cars or do none of that stuff. I didn't weld. I didn't do labor. I put a roof on my mom's house with him, metal roof. Turned out amazing. So I had the opportunity to learn a lot of good things. Leering Center, Minnesota. I had the opportunity to learn a lot of good things up there. And I could not value the time up there that I had enough because of the people that I did get to meet. There's 2 older gentlemen that really helped guide me and that were great people to meet. And, those are friends that I'm going to have for life now. And those are the friends that I'm looking for. Those are the type of people that I want around. Not the people trying to look cool or impress everybody. Kind of over that. I've been there. I've done that. Do I like to dress nice and feel comfortable and stuff? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. I'm always going to be like that. I can throw on my fucking boots and, excuse my language, I can throw on my boots and my pants for work to do other things, and that's cool. I can get down and do all those things that I didn't really enjoy or like to do before. I've learned how to do concrete, done a complete garage epoxy floor by myself start to finish. I did a small concrete little filler job by myself. These are things I didn't know how to do before. Mix concrete, pull it around, anything with leveling, a lot of hand tools I hadn't really used much of, and now I've had the opportunity to use those and can tell you what things are. I carry tools, which is crazy. I never carried more than, even at my own home, when I had everything in order, I had one of those cute little turquoise bags from one of the big box stores that, had like your basic around the house, your putting pictures up or fixing something small. That's like the most I had. Now my toolbox weighs almost as much as I do. I got 2 of them, and it's just changes that occurred. But anyway, it's something I valued up there. It was amazing. But here I am. I'm back in Owasso, so I'm trying to make some things work. I'm looking for work around here, even if I have to go back to Applebee's and start back as microwave Mike slinging stuff over on Fryside, or probably not. Servers make more money and I can do that too, so most likely you'll find me doing that. So hey, if you see me serving your table at Applebee's or Big Boy or Wrought Iron Grill or somewhere, nice to see you. I'm doing my thing. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Some of you don't even work at all, so at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying to do something. I'm also working on starting and building my own business. It's a digital growth agency to help local businesses, and even further, once I grow, build their businesses. I know and I've seen this firsthand, and I've played it out firsthand, and I've watched it work firsthand, and we only gave a quarter, not even, it gave like a eighth of the amount of effort of what really needs to put in, and we still got results. And that was just from a website and a Google business profile. No marketing, no organic marketing, no ads, no nothing. Man, there's so much more that we can do. Google reviews, automation, this, that, like the possibilities are endless. And unfortunately, nowadays there is a large amount of businesses that are starting to see a decline because they are not available online. They are not showing up in people's feeds. They may not be accessible when you go to look for them in Google. The days of business cards are over. When's the last time you pulled out a business card to look for somebody? I mean, does it happen? Yes, I'm sure it does here and there, and not a bad thing, but that's not everybody's first go-to. This thing in your hand you're watching me on right now, probably, that's everybody's first go-to. That's where you need to show up. And unfortunately, with the way technology has grown over the years, there are a lot of people who are great with their hands and who are in the labor force or the service industry who have spent decades now building houses, framing houses, doing concrete, doing snow removal, lawn care, these things. And they may be phenomenal at their job, but they're getting overtaken by the next guy because they're on social media everywhere. They're getting reviews. People are talking about them. And this other company that you're competing with may only be a year old, and they may be stealing customers from you already. And you know what? It may not even be, I mean, yes, you have to provide value and do good for your customers, but unfortunately in today's world, that doesn't really mean a whole lot. For example, there was I don't know what I can say for names yet. I'm new to this, so I don't want any strikes or anything. You can look this up and Google will help you find it, I'm sure. But there was a large shoe company that we're all familiar with that sells very affordable shoes. Very affordable, been around for years, we all know them. They took their shoes, they rebranded the exact same shoes with a fancy name, upped the price 100 times what they normally cost, and put them in a fancy store, marketed it just right, and people came and they paid 100 times more for the exact same shoe that they could have went down the street and got at normal price for 20, 30 bucks, maybe 40, 50, whatever it was. Same shoe, exact same shoe. It happens all the time. Rebranding, things coming from China, people slapping their names on them, and you're paying 50 bucks for one thing and 30 from this person, and it's the same thing just with a rebranded logo. There's a lot of this going on, and a lot of things are changing. And unfortunately right now, fortunately I guess, being visible online and having a presence online and on social media and being accessible through quick Google searches and through the phone is going to build a lot more trust nowadays than a simple the word of mouth from one or two people, when you can have it from 10, 20, or a business card and, hey, this guy's good. Now you can go, hey, this guy's good, check this out. Look, he showed this video of a lawn being mowed, or something he did was really great, or other pictures, or now all these things are accessible. Like shopping for a house. Now it's like that, shopping for anything. Shopping for a lawn care guy, cool. You can go look them up, check out their Instagram, Facebook, website things, if they have one. Sometimes a website will do it, but a lot of times those are just generic generated pictures. The guy that's out there showing how he's mowing every day, showing how he's tackling problems that he comes across, showing the versatility of what he can do, and trying hard, and that is in everyone's face on the phone and in social media and stuff, is probably going to get more business and get further ahead than the guy who's not. Attention is changing. Look, all of our favorite music channel from growing up just shut down. The beginning of the year, end of last year, whatever, New Year's Day, Eve, whatever. Done. That's it. Another one, PBS. They're shutting their doors down too. Same thing. So why are all these huge television broadcast companies that have made so much money over the years and have been part of a lot of our childhoods and lives all of a sudden shutting down? Because the attention's right here in your hand. It is not on the TV no more. And if it is, it's streamed from your hand still, probably. Or a tablet. Or a laptop. Things are different. Things are very different. And it's a new age that you have to jump on things, and you got to do things differently. Excuse me. I've been telling everybody around me this for years, and the funny thing is I just haven't been doing it myself. Like, duh, get off your lazy bum, Mike, and get out there and be somebody. It's not hard. I mean, look, this is I don't make videos all the time. You can look through my stuff. This is not very difficult to speak, talk. Yeah, there's a couple uhs or stutters or something here and there, but for the most part, it's not hard to articulate yourself and just give in and go and feel normal and put it out there. So tomorrow I'm gonna start a video when I wake up. You guys can wake up with me, can see what I do during the day, how I spend my time. I'm gonna start integrating a live video, sometime throughout the week, and try and set a schedule and get consistent. So my posts and videos are coming out at the same time, and maybe it's something you guys can look forward to. Maybe you guys can learn something off me. I've done a lot. I've been a lot of places. I've met a lot of people. I've seen a lot of things. Some of it is good, and I'm proud of it. Some of it is bad, and I'm not at all proud of it. But it's been my journey. It's who I am. It's how I've got where I am and how I've developed the skills and opportunities ahead of me that I have. So I'm not going to hide any of it. And I hope I can bring value in some way to you guys. And the biggest thing I can say to bring value to everyone now is, if you have a business and you are not online or making content, if you do not have a website or a Google business profile, these things are absolutely crucial. So crucial that at first I was thinking about, trying to charge a couple dollars maybe for like a little video or a course on, optimizing your Google business profile. But I'm not going to charge for that. I think everybody should have that, and it's so important that it's actually something I'm going to end up dropping. I just kind of decided this now as I'm making this video, so unfortunately I'm now unprepared for this. I apologize, class, but I promise it's coming. I will get working on that tonight in my spare time here, because I got quite a bit of it living in my car without a job at the moment. But I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to release it to everybody. And I encourage everyone who does not have a Google business profile to make sure that you have a Google business profile. You need to be accessible to your customers. That is crucial. If you do not have a website, reach out to me. I'm not going to charge you an arm and a leg. Obviously, I'm in a tough spot too. Now would be a great time, if you need something built, to take the opportunity while my business is still young and getting started and launching, and I'm in the position I'm in, to take advantage of my services that I do offer before what I charge tends to go up. Not trying to push anybody, not trying to cause everyone to be eager to do anything, but obviously that's how things go. It's once I'm able to show people that I do provide a real value and that I do help and I do begin to sell my services and my products, there will be offers and there will be price changes along the way. It's just how it goes. But yeah, jump on it if you guys need help with something. Even just questions. If you guys got questions, let me know. I'm not going to answer 20 questions about the same thing, taking you step by step to do something. But I am going to be working on a lot of PDF files and little like booklets and small course videos and things that I can provide to give you guys just free value. Show you like, hey, these are things that work, that I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to get with the gentleman that I built the website for, and I'm going to ask his permission to pull his analytics just so I can show an idea of turnover rate and what I put into that website and what has been put in along the way versus what we gained and the output from that, your basic return on investment for the website. I would like to prove to everyone that I can do this. I can provide value. I have a YouTube channel from like 2017, I think. So I started doing this, and for some reason I stopped. I think it's because of the niche that I was in. I knew wasn't going to make it as far as I wanted, because federally it's still illegal, even though it's legal here in Michigan. So it does make it hard to follow a lot of the community guidelines on things and build something in perpetuity on these platforms around that with the regulations federally. So, I think that weighed on me a lot, and that was kind of a heavy time in my life, but I'm back, and this is what we're doing. So yeah, hi, my name is Mike Ellison. Here to build content, build my life, bring you guys along for the journey, provide as much value as I can, whether it be for your business, your relationship, just life and period, do's and don'ts, things I haven't done. And I just want you guys all to take this journey with me, and I hope that you guys can pull something out of this, that you guys can find something of value, or that it excites you to see, somebody that is in my position still trying to push forward and do what they can. You guys are going to see me do resumes and write out job apps and apply for stuff. I'm not going to hide behind anything. I'm going to bring you guys along for all of it. No, I don't want to be like a in real life streamer. That's not my goal. I wouldn't turn it down if it happened, but that's not really the path I want to go down. I don't feel like that helps anybody, and I like helping people. I want to help people. I want to help your business. I want to figure out a way that I can make your business grow, and I can do it from multiple different angles and multiple different ways depending on what your specific needs are for you and your business and your services. But y'all just got to give me a chance. Rock with me for a little bit. See what I put out, see what I provide. Check out my case study I'm going to do on the website I've already built. Show you guys some examples, and keep watching the videos. You guys will see me build websites, put things together on ChatGPT. I mean, you guys will learn a lot if you follow along. So that's all I ask. If you can just give me a like and a follow after all this, if you stayed this long especially. I promise good things are coming in the future. And thanks for sharing what you have in the comments, because I know there's going to be a lot of stuff other people want to talk about as well. And so I'm thanking you ahead of time for sharing anything, because it's going to hopefully bring value to other people and start a nice community for us. So thank you for watching this video. Thanks for your time. I'll see you around. I'm Mike Ellison. We'll catch you motherfuckers next time. Peace.